Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm going to be reacting to the entirety of Spanish Train and Other Stories by Burgh. Now, it should be noted, I've only heard Burgh once before on the channel. It was many moons ago, so I'm going to be going into this reaction very, very fresh for you all because I know very little about Chris. After some cursory research, I learned that Chris here is an Irish singer-songwriter known for his storytelling style with vivid imagery, cinematic songwriting. Apparently he has a cult following who love theatrical folk rock, which I was trying to parse in my mind, like, what does theatrical folk rock even look like? Are we going to get something akin to like Electric Light Orchestra, or maybe some Queen? I think of theatrics with Queen a lot. I don't know. This is going to be wild for me. Apparently in this album we have all kinds of songs that are narrative driven, stories about love, loss, good versus evil. There's a whole host of things that we're here to enjoy, so I'm not going to overthink this one. I'm just going to jump into it head first. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction, and if you can do me a favor, just quickly drop a like on the video. It helps out, and I put a lot of effort into these, so it would mean a lot to me. Before we jump in though, a massive thank you goes to Frank the Riffy for making this generous donation request and album selection today. Now let's jump in. At the end of this listen through, I'll give you guys my top choices, my top songs. Ooh. The Spanish themes are...
There's a Spanish train that runs between Guadalquivir and Old Seville. And at dead of night the whistle blows and people hear.
Ooh.
She's running still. And then they hush their children.
The atmosphere is already set.
Lock the doors, upstairs they creep. For it is said that the souls of the dead fill that train 10,000 deep. Well, a railway man lay dying with his people by his side. His family were crying, knelt in prayer before he died.
It's all in the dynamics in this song.
Bed, just awaiting for the dead, was the devil with a twinkle in his eye. Well, God's not around, and look what I found. Ooh. This one's mine. Ooh. Just then the Lord himself appeared in a blinding flash of light and shouted at the devil, "Get thee hence to endless night." But the devil just grinned and said, "I may have sinned, but there's no need to push me around. I got him first, so you can do your worst. He's going underground. But I think I'll give you one more chance."
Well, this is...
the devil with a smile.
This is crazy.
So throw away that stupid lance. It's really not your style. Joker is the name, poker is the game. We'll play right here on this bed, and then we'll bet for the biggest stakes yet. The souls of the dead. And I said, look out, Lord, he's gonna win.
Okay.
Down in the night, riding in.
The punch into that groove is awesome. Super like this. It's very thematic because there's all of these like elements that in the beginning really made me think of Spanish, with like the flamenco sounding acoustic guitar. That was like one of the key variables there. Then the strings that started swelling, cutting into the air, in and out they would go, and then the voice very authoritative, very, it's like a narrator, right, shouting from the mountaintops. What a transition into that beat. I want to hear that again.
And then we'll bet for the biggest stakes yet. The souls of the dead.
It's like chopping the air here.
And I said, look out, Lord, he's gonna win.
Love love that vibe.
Sun is down and the night's riding in. That train is dead on time. Many souls are on the line. Oh Lord, he's gonna win.
Oh my god, the strings, the classic rock feel there. This is a great
The
song.
railway man, he cut the cards, and he dealt them each a hand of 5. And for the Lord he was praying hard, or that train he'd have to drive. Well, the devil, he had 3 aces and a king, and the Lord, he was running for a straight. He had the queen and the knave and 9 or 10 of spades. All he needed was the 8. And then the Lord, he called for
Any
one more
poker
card,
fans out there?
but he drew the diamond 8. And the devil said to the Son of God, I believe you've got it straight. So deal me one, for the time has come to see who'll be the king of this place. But as he
King of
spoke
Hell.
from beneath his cloak, he slipped another ace.
Oh, quads.
10,000 souls was the opening bid.
Quads.
Soon went up to 59. But the Lord didn't see what the devil did, and he said, that suits me fine. I'll raise you high to 105 and forever put an end to your sins. But the
Fahrenheit,
devil
right?
let out a mighty shout. My hand wins. And I said, Lord, oh Lord, let him win.
Oh my
The sun is
god.
down and the night is riding in.
It's like Jesus for the
That train
devil
is dead on
versus the
time.
devil playing
Many
poker, right?
souls are on the line, oh Lord.
Human souls are on the line. That's what they're gambling. Wow. So theatrical, yeah. I know what you mean. It's contemporary
That Spanish
balladeering.
train still runs between Guadalquivir and Old Seville. And at dead of night the whistle blows, and people fear she's running still. And far away in some recess, the Lord and the devil are now playing chess. The devil still cheats and wins more souls. And as for the Lord, well, he's just doing his best. And I said, Lord, oh Lord, you've got to win. The sun is down and the night's riding in. That train is still on time. Oh, my soul is on the line. Oh Lord, you've got to win.
Lord, you gotta win. Win for our souls. Dude, what a song. It was so cinematic. Masterclass in storytelling. And all of the musical textures throughout that song. Just so very compelling. Crazy way to start. So far, Spanish Train's my favorite song.
That cold north wind they call lobbies is swirling round about my knees. Trees are
Wow.
crying leaves into the river.
Oh, it's so gentle and beautiful.
I'm huddled in this French cafe. I never thought I'd see the day, but winter's here and summer really
It's
over.
like
Even the birds.
mentions French Cafe and the accordion riff just out of nowhere just slices through again. It is so subtle, but I love the way that this is mixed.
This French cafe, I never thought I'd see the day, but winter's here and summer really over. Even the birds have packed up and gone. They're flying south with their song.
It's simmering strings in here
And
too.
my love, she too has gone. She had to fly. Take care, it's such a lonely sky. They'll trap your wings, my love, and hold your flight. They'll build a cage and steal your only sky. Fly away, fly to me, fly when the wind is high. I'm sailing beside you in your lonely sky.
Dude, when the beat kicks in, oh, it's so gorgeous. These melodies, every instrument is just doing exactly what it needs to.
The old cathedral lights are low. She and I, we'd often go there to admire and sometimes kneel in prayer. Lords and ladies lie in stone, hand in hand from long ago. Though their hands are cold, their love forever. Even the choir rehearses those songs. For Christmas is not long, and alone I sing my
Choir, you hear them, right?
had to fly.
Literally angels in the back.
Out there, it's such a lonely sky. They'll trap your wings, my love, and hold your flight. They'll build a cage and steal your only sky. Fly away, fly to me, fly when the wind is high. I'm sailing beside you in your lonely sky. Fly away, fly to me, and if you need my love, I'm sailing beside you in your lonely sky. I'll come in with the dawn. I'm sailing beside you in your lonely sky. All the wings of the moon. I'm sailing beside you in your lonely
Oh, wow. Wow. Dude, this is tremendous. Oh. I mean, between these like soft vocals, this atmospheric arrangement, all that like massive emotional lift in the chorus, everything in that song just feels so dreamy. Oh, God. And I just can't help but to harp on it, but I'm going to harp on it again and then I'll shut up for the foreseeable future. But the textures from all of the different instruments, when they pop in and out, they accomplish exactly what they intend to. As soon as they enter, they, make their melody heard. It is very subtle, because if you aren't paying attention clearly to everything going on in the mix, you may miss a melody in some of these other instruments. If it's an acoustic melody or a very clean guitar melody or even a subtle accordion or a choir, or it could be any number of things, a tambourine. If you don't pay attention to it very critically, it won't matter, because you'll still have the overwhelming feeling of just dreaminess like surging through your body. But if you're able to focus on those elements as they kind of happen, they are all so melodic sounding. I don't even know how to rank these two songs. I don't even know which I like better. Oh, the song for you, number 3.
Hello, darling, this is the army. I've just got the time to write.
Also I'm loosely reminded of Billy Joel as I listen.
There's no turning back. The boys, they're all ready for the fight. Yes, I'm well, but this place is like hell. They call it Passchendaele. In 1917, the war must be ending, the general said. This attack will not fail. So I'm writing down this simple little melody.
The floor is rising.
When you play it,
The trumpets.
my love, think of me.
Oh, that chord.
We'll be together in
Ah,
this song
this is so warm.
for you.
Even though I'm simultaneously getting chills, this is a warm song.
And it goes la 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 la
Oh, simple, direct, and with love. I love it.
Sing it, darling.
Some additional vocal layers here. I mean, just great production in this.
They got old Bill, and the sergeant is still out there, wounded in some shell hole. They say this war will end all wars. Oh God, I really hope it will. How's old England? Are they still singing those songs that we love to sing? When all this is over, we'll go sailing in Dover, catching fish.
It's like I gush over so many of these little things.
I miss you, I miss you, I miss you so. If they get me, my love, you will know. We'll always be together in this song for you.
It is so tender.
And it goes down.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to rank these songs. Because each song is like perfectly itself.
I have to go now.
It's like incomparable. Wow. Beautiful, bro. Oh, just like a distant whistle and the accordion up front. It is so unique. Yeah, I'm definitely reminded a bit of Billy Joel. I definitely feel like super Parisian, super Italian vibes too. I'm just thrust into European culture somehow
Dennis
as I
is
listen.
a menace with his, anyone for tennis? And beseeching me to come and keep the score.
Patricia the
And Maud
stripper.
says, oh Lord, I'm so terribly bored. I really can't stand it anymore. I'm going out to dinner
Oh,
with a gorgeous singer to a little place I found down by the quay.
it's like a ragtime feel.
Her name is Patricia. She calls herself Delicia. And the reason isn't very hard to see.
Very humorous.
She says God made her a sinner just to keep fat men thinner as they tumble down in heaps before her feet. They hang around in groups like battle-weary troops. One can often see them queue right down the street. You see, Patricia, or Delicia, not only is a singer, she also removes all her clothing. For Patricia is the best stripper in town. And with a swing of her hips, she started to strip to tremendous applause.
This is
She
just
took off
gangbusters
her
right now.
drawers, and with a lick of her lips, she undid all the clips, threw it all in the air, and everybody stared. And as the last piece of clothing fell to the floor, the police were banging on the door. On a Saturday night, 1924. Take it away, boys.
Oh my gosh, the amalgamation of sounds, and they all came in together there.
But poor Patricia was arrested,
And the light
and everyone
bounce
detested
was so playful,
the manner
man.
in which she was exposed.
I'm reminded a bit of Tim Minchin too,
Later on
in terms of
court,
his vocals.
well, everybody thought a summer run in jail would be proposed.
And definitely the playfulness.
But the judge said, Patricia, or may I say, Delicia,
The facts of this case lie before me.
Case dismissed! This girl was in a working clothes, and with a swing of her hips, she started a strip to tremendous applause. She took off her drawers and with a lick of her lips, she undid all the clips, threw it all in the air, and everybody stared. And as the last piece of clothing fell to the floor, the police were yelling out for more. On a Saturday night in 1924. On a Saturday night in 1924.
Oh, I love that. That's so fun. So fun. I'm super, again, reminded of Tim Minchin, who I did a few reactions to Tim, I guess a while back at this point, but he's a comic. He also does piano playing and singing. So in his shows, he'll monologue and then he'll decide to play music and, piano at the same time. And there's that bounce in the song that is very reminiscent of Tim. As I hear this, obviously Chris preceded Tim, so don't worry about the chronology. I get that, but really fun vibe in that one. I just love that you can immediately be thrust into 1924 as you listen, and I'm perfectly envisioning this Patricia girl singing, the stripping, the environment, the loud noises. I can picture it perfectly in my mind, and he is definitely a vivid storyteller. All of those comments are vindicated. That's for sure. Jesus, what an experience so far. Ooh. Oh, where have I heard this melody? Oh, now I feel like I'm in some cosmic, ethereal space.
A spaceman came traveling on his ship from afar. 'Twas light years of time since his mission.
I'm also reminded of Geddy Lee of Rush as I listen.
Village, he halted his craft, and it hung in the sky like a star. Just like a star. He followed a light and came down.
Just really bright, like a star.
Mother and child were lying there on a bed. A bright light of silver shone round his head, and he had the face of an angel.
Is this the...
And they were afraid.
Is this describing
Then
the birth of
stranger
Jesus?
spoke. He said, "Do not fear. I come from a planet a long way from here, and I bring a message for mankind to hear." And suddenly the sweetest music.
Wow, it's oh my gosh, and it's like this outer space theme going on here. Wow. Wow.
And it went la 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 la. Peace and goodwill to all men,
Wow, bro.
and love for a child.
These echoing vocals, it is oh gosh, it's alien-like, but it is so
This
grounded
lovely
too.
Music went trembling through the ground, and many were wakened.
I love this. I think this might be my favorite somehow.
And travelers on the road, the village they found by the light of that ship in the sky, which shone all around.
Like, I can feel these textures inside my ear canals.
And just before dawn, at the paling of the sky, the stranger returned and said, now I must fly.
This little buzzing
When
is so
2,000
resonant.
years of your time has gone by, this song will begin once again to a baby's cry. And it went la 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 la. This song will begin once again to a baby's cry. And it goes la 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 peace and goodwill to all people, and love for the child. Oh, the whole world is waiting, waiting to hear the song again. There are thousands standing on the edge of the world, and a star is moving somewhere. The time is nearly here. The song will begin once again.
Wow, dude. Wow.
To a baby's cry.
Oh my god. It is so unique. I haven't heard anything like this. Like, there's a few artists who I've already brought up who I'm like sort of reminded of in different instances, but it would have to be like a crazy Frankenstein version of all of the existing artists that I'm aware of that could even like even be loosely used to like create what Chris has done here in this album so far. Because like, you know, with like what we heard in Patricia the Stripper, that playfulness, like I feel like, okay, Tim Minchin like slots in, you know, in terms of like some similarities. Then here I was like, oh my god, am I getting a bit of Rush now? Because they love to use the space themes, but then also there's so much warmth in the lyricism and vocals that I'm like reminded of like Billy Joel again. And all of it makes me want to think that it's just Chris. Chris is just his own unique thing. So like if I'm going to describe him using other people, that would be doing a disservice to just everybody, because we're all different, but you see where the similarities are at least, right? But wow, what a song. That chorus, it is huge, and I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere. Da 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 da. I don't know where. I guess it must be from here. God, it is so sing-alongable. I just love how huge this track feels. Oh, I think this is my favorite. I don't know. I'm gonna say that now, and we may change our answer later, but we've had 5 bangers. It's gonna be hard to rank. Wow. Oh. Oh, this is reminding me of a Dave Matthews song. I don't know which.
I left my home by the ocean. I left my love by the sea.
Okay, now more Beatles
I
here.
could sing my songs in the city.
Or even Grateful Dead.
I thought the streets of London
If it's not clear, I really like Chris.
would be paved with gold. But the only gold is in the setting sun. And these city nights are so cold. And you know that feeling when you've been too long and you wanna go home, and it's so strong. I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, the leaves are falling and the wind is calling, and I must get on the road. You'll be alone.
is a melody that's so familiar to me.
Jilly, she's got a smile in her eye, just right too.
I don't know why I get this emotion as I listen, but this song feels like very, very like sentimental or like reflective to me. I don't know if that's a good way to even describe it, because I'm not getting nostalgia. Nostalgia is like an easy one to grab for in this moment, but I don't think it's that. Why do I feel that way? Maybe because it's a little brighter, fast paced. I don't know. There's a youthfulness to this.
Jilly, she's got a smile in her eye, just right too.
I don't know. Fill in the blank of what I'm missing.
Silly how much I love her, but I do. Sunny days will be here again, she whispered in my ear. Oh Lord, it's funny how much I've missed the country rain. That's the sound I love to hear. And I know that feeling, and I've been too long, and I wanna go home, and it's so strong. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Love the gradual rising of the floor in this song.
And the wind is calling.
It just keeps going up.
Get on the road. You'll be alone. You'll be alone. But if you're crying to the rhythm of the falling rain, it's alright. I'm on the way. I'm going home. I'm going home. Yeah.
Oh my god. They kicked it up another notch. Oh, this is so happy. Such a happy song. It just kept bumping up and up. I love that just rise in intensity and energy. That was a fun one. It's so different from what we heard in Spaceman. God, now a new environment. Literally every song we've been in a new place.
I'd like you to meet
It's like ambient
my
percussion.
last queen. Over there, large as life. She's been hanging there for almost a week, my poor late wife. What do you think of the color of her skin? It has the bloom of a rose. You see, she begged me
The
to
sound
bring
effects
a
are so on the nose.
painter in. And for that picture in her bedroom, she would pose. Well, after a while, he was driving me mad, as you could well understand. Sitting in there, day after day, with my wife in the palm of his hand. It was, madam, please do this, and madam, please do that. You never had such
Whoa.
display. Oh, he didn't mind, he was taking his time. It was me that had to obey. Oh, madam, I think we should take
Some
a
attitude
walk
in his vocal delivery.
You understand it's the light.
A nice bounce in the beat.
And did I mind? No, I was so kind when they came back in the middle of the night. And I swear I'll take care of the painter. Oh, the painter. As you can see,
I'll take care of that painter. I was trying to think of the actual meaning of this, and I'm probably still going to be half wrong here. But it seems like there's a comparison between like love and painting, or just like creation through art. Comparing love to painting. It's like an expression, right? And we do love repeatedly we paint, we express ourselves authentically. And then you just love everything that is there. And art is meant to just capture and represent everything that is there, or in our minds, or yeah, I think that's where this is going. It's like uniquely metaphorical.
It was hard for me, but something had to be done. She only had eyes for him and his lies, and as for me, not a glance, not a single one. My orders were severe, and she disappeared. It really was such a shame. And when they told me she was dead,
just like the light
I
organ in the
broke down
back.
and said, "It's that painter, it's him, he's to blame." With his madam, please do this, and madam, please do that. You never had such display. He didn't mind, he was taking his time.
You hear the left headphone?
Me that had to pay. Damn, I think we should make a walk in the woods. You understand it's the light. And did I mind? No, I was so kind when they came back in the middle of the night. And I hope it's the rope for the painter.
Wow. Dude, between the brass and the piano.
It's hellbound for that painter.
Wow.
I'll get that
Unsung heroes in this track for sure. These bright notes. Crazy. My God. I have no idea what to expect with any of these songs. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, yeah, between all of the different sound effects in that track, like the bounciness that we felt, all the percussion work, but then like the shift in like I guess the dominant melodies being in the brass and the piano / like the keyboard. I don't really know what all instruments are going into this. It's like I want to focus on the voice because it's like more front and center, but then somehow all of the supporting elements, even in isolation, can like grab my attention even more. But the thing is, I still can't like shake Chris's like forceful, like, you know, powerful voice in the center too. I don't know. My brain wants to just start describing these songs more like ecosystems and like viewing all of the different elements in these tracks as like different animals or different plants. And there's like some symbiosis going on. Of course, all of the levels and the amounts of these animals and plants needs to be in balance. Otherwise, the ecosystem is going to collapse. That is not the case in these tracks. I'm literally like envisioning so far 7 different unique environments where I would listen to these tracks. And it's also really impressive because there is a lot going on in each of the tracks. It's not just, there's no simple song in this. I think the simplest, if I'm going to even say, was this song For You. And that doesn't even like, that doesn't even track if you compare it to like a lot of music out there for real. Oh man. What did you guys feel when you first listened to this? Were your brains equally as broken? I think I'm doing okay, but we're almost in the home stretch here, so let's keep going. Old Friend. I know a song called Old Friend by Hobson.
Old friend,
So you're in trouble again. You asked me today to try and find a little time and maybe buy a glass of wine, old friend. I'm coming through.
This is the song that I would describe as nostalgic.
Old
So far, at least.
Yes, I remember you.
Oh, this melody, dude. I love this album.
Always a smile
cool.
on your face. Oh, memory from years before. An old man and a little boy, old friend. I remember you. You used to take me fishing down by the wishing well. One day you threw a wish in, and we listened while it fell. And you made a wish. When
Wow, dude. I love this like tension and release in this song.
and my heart is growing cold. Well, I wish when evening comes that there'd always be some old friend.
Oh, that fall down.
Miss me too. Well, I do. So, friend, I'm coming through.
The brass, the bounce, the falsetto, the la la las. I am sold, bro.
Yes, for you I'll always find the time. We will have a bottle of wine, old friend. I'm here by your side, oh, to the very end, old friend. I miss you too. My dear old friend.
Oh my god, I could cry. It's so good. Oh, the breath, all of that support, the vocal layers. It's like a cloud of melody. Oh my god. It's beautiful, bro. I don't have enough adjectives to describe all of the things in these songs. There's too much. Wow. There's like a warmth in there, of course. This like classic ballad style in there that just does so much. It's like an appeal to sincerity and simplicity. Wow. The Tower.
A great lord came walking through the forest one morning with a weapon in his hand.
Uh-oh.
Rich was his castle, he lacked for nothing, but killing was his plan. When a white bird flew by, she fell from the sky. Nothing was found, only blood on the ground.
This feels kind of like medieval / biblical.
She was gone. Cursing his fortune, he turned to the forest to kill once again. Standing before him was a lovely young woman with her hand hung in pain. When he saw her, his eyes were filled with desire.
I mean, I could just envision
Said,
it, you
I
know?
must have her, she must be mine. She will be mine. He offered her silver, he offered her gold, but she threw it on the to his knees, and he begged her, oh please come with me, what you wish will be found. She said, so I'll go if you put up your bow and spare these creatures, leave them in peace. You have no need. But her words were lost in the wind. His eyes were fixed on a queen, and all he saw was a woman.
Oh my god, bro.
All she was a dream.
It is so lofty, this mix. I love it.
All he saw was a woman. All she was a dream.
It's interesting in this song because there's like this feeling of ominousness that I get as I listen. I think it's because of some of these breathier choir elements that are like lofty and in the distance but still audible. But then the brightness in that acoustic melody balances it out, but they're so far apart in terms of their timbres. I just don't know how to really describe it. It feels like they shouldn't necessarily work together if I just like thought about it and didn't actually hear it. But then as I hear it in this context with Chris's singing, it feels like all like frequencies are accounted for. It's an interesting one. I don't know how to better describe it, so let's keep going.
All he saw was a woman. All she was a dream. He took her and bound her with ropes tied around her to his castle. He did ride. In a wood was a bower where stood an old tower, and he threw her deep inside.
Oh, Jesus.
Then the birds left the sky, and a terrible cry
It's like Bowser.
brought thunder and lightning and rain falling down. Tears on the ground. All through the days on her face he would gaze, for she was lovely as the spring. No word would she speak, but leave them in peace, and some sad lament she would sing. Oh, one day by the door at the window he saw a single white feather was lying on the floor.
What happened?
She was there no more.
She's an angel that was captured
Now
and flew
that
away.
great Lord is dying, his cold heart is crying for the love of the girl. For many an hour he has wept on the tower, for she meant more than the world. And once in the sky a white bird flew by. He lifted his hand and he cried out in pain, come back again. But his words were lost in the wind. His castle was built upon sand. All he has is a memory. All he yearns is the hand. All he has is this memory, and all he yearns is her hand.
Wow. See, again with like the vivid storytelling, huge mix, like really there's bright sounds, there's darker sounds, they all balance each other out. I'm I'm so impressed. I really was. I had no idea what to expect with this album today. Obviously, we still have the last track here, but wow, I can't believe all of these songs back to back to back. I mean, you just don't know what you're gonna get next. And this is I don't know how extensive Chris's like team is, if he works, well, this is 1975, but if he worked with a big team to help put all of this together, or if this is most of his own creative genius. I'm going to assume it's more of the latter. Impressive. Impressive. Let's check out the last track here. How do you end an album like this?
He was but a traveler on the lonely road of life. She, her name was Mary, a lady of the night. She found him lying in that road on a winter's night so cold. Just another poor boy, treat him right. Saw that he was hungry and gave him food to eat. She knew that he was weary and he had no place to sleep. She took him home to her own bed. She laid down his wounded head and washed away the world from his hands and his feet.
Just taking care of him, that's so sweet.
He was just another poor boy, just another poor boy. When he cried out in his sleep, she held him tight.
Love the chorus in this.
Just another poor boy.
That fall off is brilliant.
And she gave him love and comfort through the night till the morning's light.
This song is going to be heartbreaking. There's no way, because like they're probably going to fall in love and then something's going to go terribly wrong and then he's just another poor boy. God, and the implementation of brass throughout.
She sat beside him.
So impressed.
By the fire, he would talk. He said all men were brothers and that love could conquer all. Many gathered round to hear, many for his life did fear. In troubled times like these, men seldom talk. Oh, they came for him one morning at the breaking of the day. She woke to hear him calling as they carried him away, accusing him of spreading lies and hate. His public meetings were a danger to the state. Some soldier said, who was he anyway? Just another poor boy, just another poor boy. And the tears were falling from her face like rain. Just another poor boy, just another poor boy. And they hung him on a hillside far away. And on the ground she laid.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh my Lord.
No way. Wow. the elevating strings right there on the fall off. Oh. Oh my God. Wow. I mean, what do I say? There you have it. That was Spanish Train and Other Stories. Oh my God. That was an experience, to put it very very simply. I have so much to say. Hopefully I'll remember all of the things that I want to. First and foremost, wow, that was not at all what I was expecting. And oftentimes when I go into these full album reactions for an artist that I hadn't heard before, or at least extensively, that is something I will say, but still, nothing will ever properly prepare me when I discover stuff like this. I mean, every possible emotion that was conveyed in the theatrics of these songs was pushed to its limit. If there was a feeling of nostalgia, of remorse, of sadness, if you wanted to be tender or powerful, Chris was able to convey all of those emotions very, very precisely. There was never really a moment where it feels like there's any emotive ambiguity. What will happen is there's multiple emotions that you can feel from different elements at the same time that can introduce some confusion, but they are still distinct and happen simultaneously or in layers. It just depends on the song in question. But there's so much going on. It's amazing, this production. I can't even imagine how long it would have taken to balance all of these unique textures and melodies coming from all of the varying musical sources that we heard, and there were just so many. It would be hard for me to list them all, but I tried to keep a mental list between the brass, the accordion, the acoustic guitar, the electric guitar, the stacked airy vocals, the choirs, the strings. There's more, right? I'm definitely missing so many more instruments. The drums, I mean, vocals. I don't need to list them all. Just I'm like losing myself in this analysis just because there's so much in every single one of these songs, and they are all so distinct from one another. But the thing is, like, they are distinct from one another, yes, but within each song there's a world of complexity. Like I said, each song is its own ecosystem, filled to the brim with life and balanced so well. It feels like every single one of these songs I could literally just imagine and be right there, you know? And this is very niche. I don't know if this will even relate to many of you guys, but if you ever watch these videos on YouTube of this game called Minecraft, there will be Minecraft players. They'll create their own biomes. Basically, the game auto-generates, let's say, like a tundra biome and then like a forest biome, just to put it simply. And then these players, they'll go out of their way to reconstruct these biomes in their own creations, or even produce new ones on their own. But with all of the knowledge that they have, the resources that they gather, they can craft the exact same place. And if you dropped a new player into such a biome, such an environment, they wouldn't be able to distinguish it from the actual thing. That's how good they are at recreating that feeling, that place, that space. So yeah, in a far more simpler way, each song definitely has its own vibe. Also, I noticed a bit of a through line through these songs in the sense that they would start rather slow and build. Every single one of these songs built. There was a gradual build as each element started to make its way into the complicated mix. And one in particular that really caught my attention was the beat. In a lot of these songs, the beat wouldn't come in until maybe the first or second minute of the track. And when the beat comes in, that's when everything just really comes together. And that intensity paired with the emotion brought to us by the intro and the first verses capitalizes on it very, very well. That's all at a very high level. I have my ranking of the songs from, I guess, 10th to 1st. And, you know, I put I'm Going Home in 10th. Then I had The Painter in 9th. Then Patricia the Stripper in 10, 9, 8, 8th. Tower in 7th. Old Friend in 6th. And now I believe we were in the top 5. So leave it in the comments, guys. Which are your top 3, top 5 songs on this album? It was very hard for me to arrive at this list, especially the ordering here. But in 5th, I put This Song For You. I just love its warmth. I love its simplicity. You can repeat the same lyrics, and somehow, some way, with each repetition, there's more and more impact. I guess why the chorus of most songs in music hits so much, and oftentimes that third chorus hits the most. So This Song For You takes 5th. Then in 4th is the album closer, Just Another Poor Boy. I love it. I love how elite it feels. That chorus just does everything for Chris, for us as listeners. And if you were listening to this performance live, you'd just be singing along to this gorgeous melody, this sharing this heartbreaking story of love and tragedy all together. The ending threw me for a loop for a second there. I was expecting like, oh my God, this is going to remain the same, but it completely threw me off, that like those like electric guitar bursts that we heard throughout. But it didn't lean too far into that potential direction. Who knows, maybe that's like a foreshadowing for future Chris de Burgh songs to come. But that was really cool. That takes 4th. Then in 3rd, I gave it to Spanish Train. It's very thematic, very on brand for the Spanish, that flamenco style of song. Immediately I was put into that world, and I'm a guitar player. That's like my main thing. So whenever I hear the acoustic guitar putting together these beautiful melodies that they are within the scale, but also are slightly different variations to what I've heard before, I think it's impressive to find creative reorganizations of a lot of these notes within the Spanish guitar sounding style. So that was really cool. And being the album opener too, it introduced me to the extremely authoritative, powerful voice of Chris. You know, if he wants to narrate, you know, an epic poem, he can so easily do it. That first song was a testament to that, that's for sure. And again, when the beat punched into this song, definitely lift off. So great for 3rd place here. In 2nd, I give it to Lonely Sky. Just gentle, beautiful. The accordion, like that lifts me, that elevates me. And that's not an instrument that I would have ever expected to I'm breaking right now. I would not have expected the accordion to have had such an impact on me emotionally, but every time I hear it, even in these little bursts throughout that track in particular, it just surged right through my body. I felt every note. It was all so tasteful. The simmering strings too, I don't know if you guys heard that. I think I mentioned it as we were listening originally, but there's like simmering strings that like sit in either one of your ears, and it almost like subtly massages them / like vibrates them. So to me, that feels like they're almost priming me for the moment to come. And again, the idea of the beat coming in and just making the song larger than life also remains true with Lonely Sky. When the beat came in, I was again immediately hooked, or I should say rehooked. Yeah, the soft, what was it? The soft voices, that atmosphere, just the dream state that song puts us in. Gorgeous. And then, of course, in 1st, you may have deduced it by elimination, but Spaceman Came Traveling. I love songs that just send you into outer space, right? That atmosphere is very ethereal, super cosmic, especially with the vocals. I think the vocals were the highlight of this song. You don't need many instruments if you can just manage to make the vocals big, breathy, almost like a cloud that just overwhelms the mix. All of that area, like imagine, like have you ever heard of hotboxing before, where people will like smoke unendingly in their car until it's completely fogged up and, you know, they're coughing. That's pretty much the vibe of the vocals in this track. They completely fill up the space of this musical car, and they're all so fun to sing along to too. Yeah, loved the vocals, loved the melody in this, loved the overarching story, the bright notes we heard, the feeling of being outer space. And I used to do a lot more Rush reactions on the channel, so I'm also really glad that I was reminded tangentially of Geddy Lee and a bit of Rush listening to this song here. And I guess a bit of Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Yeah. I don't know how many other artists I referenced in this reaction today. Maybe you guys can take a shot every time I do that. But yeah, that was my top, my top 5, top 10. Let me know what you guys thought about the album, about my reaction, anything and everything in the comments down below. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did and want to request an album yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.